Hello and welcome back everyone. Today in this video we're going to discuss another technique within the strategic analysis phase, and this one is called core competencies. Now this technique of core competencies is an internal environment assessment tool. So you're looking within a company, not outside to it. And you would remember when we started our discussion of strategic analysis, we discussed that a business first needs to see what its current position is. Where are they now? Do they have any advantages? Are they lagging behind in other aspects? So they need to figure out what their current situation is. And that's where this concept will be very useful for businesses to develop future strategies based on what they are good at now. So when we break down core competencies, the word core literally means fundamental, right? Competencies, on the other hand, simply mean the qualities that anyone or any business has. When I combine the two, core competencies literally mean the most fundamental quality that a business possesses. Now, this is not necessarily a great product. Okay, a product is the result of a quality that a business has. So it's not about what product is good or how are the customers being made happy. It's more about what are we really good at? What is it? What is that one quality or multiple qualities that the business has that truly sets them apart from their competition? And this could come in many forms. It could be perhaps the way you coordinate with one another and how well the organizational structure has been developed and implemented, that the speed of communication and coordination is what's really good about your company. It could be perhaps the way you integrate your technology. So maybe you have had a head start because of some technological advancements that you may have incorporated into your own business. And now that's really reaping the fruit of such an investment. Or it could simply be the way you produce something. Right? Maybe someone bakes a certain type of cake that no one else can, and that's what's setting them apart. So the cake itself is not the core competency, but the quality that resulted in that cake. So the way they bake it, the way they mix it, the way they select the ingredients, those qualities will result in great products. So this strategy is all about finding out for a business what is it that we need to promote in the future that we are good at doing at now. So, how does a business go about finding out its core competencies? Well, there are a few clues that they can follow to find out what are they truly good at. So, all core competencies, all the ones that can be multiplied or can be used later on in your business activities, must, number one, provide access to a variety of markets. So you might know of a business or company called Dyson. They make vacuum cleaners, blenders, and all sorts of home appliances. Similarly, there's a company called Black and Decker who do the same thing. Now, yeah, they make blenders, drill machines, juicers, washing machines. That's right. But behind that, the real quality that they have is they are good at making motors. Motors that drive mechanisms that can be used in home appliances such as drills, washing machines, juicers, and blenders. So, a quality should be one that gives you access to a variety of markets by giving you an ability to make variety of products. That's the first thing that a core competency should have. Secondly, it should provide a significant customer benefit. You shouldn't do it just for the sake of it, that this is what you are known for, so we should continue doing it because that's how things go. No, it should be something that is actually adding value to the customer, not something that's just being repeated and just for the sake of calling it a core competency, you're calling it one. And finally, to make sure that you benefit and make sure that the money comes in from this, you must make sure that it is not easy to copy or reproduce. So, as long as any quality that a business has fits into these criteria, then you know that you've got the right quality at hand. And let me give you an example here. We all know, hopefully, of a company called Sony. They make TVs, they make laptops, they make cell phones, and they make gaming consoles and PlayStation. So Sony very early on figured out that they are, among other things, they're good at these two things. They're good at making products portable. So you've seen that Sony is good at making small cameras, small phones, smaller laptops. So they're good at miniaturization of appliances. And secondly, they're good at making small screens like phones and laptops and such things. So they figured out that if we can use these qualities to make a future product, then perhaps if the ones in the past have been a success based on these two qualities, then the ones in the future should be the same. And then they came up with a product, one of my all time favorite gadgets, PlayStation Portable. Great device, great screen, great entertainment, and it was all because Sony figured out that their core competency lies in making products portable and by making good quality small screens. And just like that, based on your core competencies, you can make multiple products as long as you find as long as you follow your philosophy that come from the core competencies.